Welcome to a blooming, fantastic episode of Small Business Celebrations Meat and Potatoes, a show where we do a deep dive in one particular subject with our guests. And let me tell you, Tamala has gone completely off script on this one. I have no idea where she's going, but we can't have this fun without our presenting sponsor and our location sponsor. At Oliver & Associates Real Estate, we know that buying or selling a home isn't just a transaction, but a life moment. That's why they're committed to building relationships that last. They take the time to completely understand your needs, your dreams, your stories, so that you can find not just a house, but a home. Give Oliver & Associates a call at 661-808-3444 or check them out at yourrealtor.us today. Today's Meat and Potatoes episode location is brought to you by Modern Gigi Gallery, an ultra-modern art gallery located in downtown Bakersfield, California, featuring the artworks of the modern abstract artist Johnny Ramos. Whether you're looking for artwork for your office, your home, or a postcard you can send as a thank you note, go to Modern Gigi Gallery, located at 900 18th Street in Bakersfield, or give them a call at 661-840-8729, or email them at art@moderngigi.com today.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Tamara.
Here at Modern Gigi, Johnny Ramos paints beautiful flowers.
Like the ones we're holding.
Exactly. Do you think at nighttime when it's dark and quiet, they talk to each other? And if they did, what would they say?
What's up, bud?
They probably would.
Welcome, Visioneers, to Meat and Potatoes. And this week, we're going to be talking about the secret way entrepreneurs buy businesses without a bank. And to guide us this week is Gabriel Kaehler, the owner of the Bakersfield Flower Market. Welcome to Small Business Celebrations Meat and Potatoes.
Thank you for having me, Michael.
And for Visioneers who don't know who you are you and what is it that you do?
My name is Gabriel Kaehler, and I own Bakersfield Flower Market. We are your local fresh-cut flower wholesaler.
We just had Valentine's Day.
Yes, about 500 bunches times 25, so 10,000 roses.
Wow, 10,000 roses.
Yes, and they're really expensive for Valentine's Day. Not only for the farm, but for the transport company.
Really?
So we pay about $125 per stem.
Wow.
So it doesn't really matter how much you sell, you
Right.
want to get rid of all the expensive roses.
If it ends up in the trash can, it's not making you any money.
Correct. Yeah. So your profit and loss statement,
Right.
it will vary depending on how much flower you have to throw away.
Was this the long-stemmed roses, or was this, the shorter shortcut, or was it just across the board?
We at Bakersfield Flower Market
Uh-huh.
decided not to buy any short red roses anymore. So for about 6 months now, we only carry the really long stem Ecuadorian red roses.
Why is that?
Because it's really hard to compete with Costco
Oh, sure.
and the other supermarkets. I mean, they have really nice flowers,
Right.
but they are
They're
smaller.
already a week old by the time they get them, and not as fresh as when you have them.
Yeah, but let's say without the base life of the flower,
Right.
we have better prices than Costco.
Okay.
But they don't have any of the really long stem Ecuadorian roses.
Right,
So
right.
that's something we have, they don't have.
Now, your episode was on the main show was like a couple, 3-4
Yes.
weeks ago, and we got a lot of great feedback from it. It performed very, very well. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
In your case, when you had the opportunity to buy a business, you didn't have any money.
Correct.
And the owner of the business thought well enough of you to say, okay, I'm going to sell you the business, but you're going to have to buy it in pieces. Or how did that arrangement work?
Yeah, so for someone who's very rich, owner finance, it's the best way out of taxes and out of income and
Right.
all of that. Basically, it works with the 10% down payment,
Okay.
right?
That way
Which I-
the business owner knows that at least they're getting something from you to start.
Yeah, you are well invested
Right.
at a 10%. And the rest, she will break it down to you, 30 years amortized with a balloon payment at the end.
A balloon payment.
Yeah, with a balloon payment at the end. But it's okay. It's okay. There is always a loan shark out there who's willing to finance who's willing to finance your ideas. Always.
So what you're telling me is that when the owner financed the business for you, they went through and they broke it up over 30 years, and they did it as a monthly rate, and then they put a percentage on top of that for interest?
Correct.
Okay. How was that manageable for you in doing that rather than going to a bank? Because you could have also said, you know what, that's great, that's fine. I can get a better rate someplace else. Why did you choose to work with that business owner?
Yeah, well, banks are really difficult to lend money if you don't have all the financial requirements, right?
Or your FICO score is awful.
Oh, that's just one of the many components of a loan. To give you an idea, I own a building next to East Bakersfield High School. It used to call Mount Vernon Florist.
Right.
I purchased that building.
Okay.
Not because I wanted the flower shop, I wanted the building.
Okay.
Right? It burned down, we rebuilt it, we put it for sale. Now a nice couple that own a bakery, they want to buy it.
Nice.
So we started escrow. They got a loan from a bank, 30 years, 7.5%, 10% down payment. Did you know on a 30-year term, you're only paying 38% of your principal in the first 16 years of the loan? So when I saw
So you're
that,
paying all interest.
all
is what
interest,
you're doing. Okay.
mainly interest.
Okay.
So I approached my clients,
Right.
and I told them, listen, I'll be your bank. I will owner finance the building so that you can move into with your bakery. Because that's what I did when I started my business.
Right.
That's how I bought the first flower shop.
So the advantage to you doing this is?
I get the compound interest. I understand it, so I gain it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of the bank getting it.
Exactly.
Now,
Yeah, I'll be the bank.
well, you know what that means. It's now time for comments from the internet. Are you ready? Now, Visioneers, if you're not familiar with the way this works, Gabriel's episode went up on the main show a 3 weeks ago. And of course, he got comments on it. And we take some of those comments and give them to Gabriel so that he has a chance to fire back, get back at him, say what he really thinks. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, your first one comes from Entrepreneurial.
Entrepreneurial.
Entrepreneurial. Okay, interesting. Guys, you have some great handles. Okay, so Entrepreneurial says, there is no way to let a seller fund your success without you getting burned. Ooh.
Well, you know, I used to demonize bankers and lenders as well until I became one. So,
And what changed?
you know, there is math behind every loan.
Right.
And there is compound interest. So you can gain from it or you can pay for it. If you have a good idea for a business, you will be okay paying for that loan.
Right.
Whether to the bank or to the owner. Money will not be an issue for you if you have the right idea. You will find the money somewhere.
How do you avoid that balloon payment? And for visionaries who don't know what a balloon payment is, what is it?
Let's say you have a $300,000 30-year mortgage,
Right.
and your payment is really low, right? But at the end of the 10th year, they hit you with a balloon payment, which is the remainder of the loan, all due at once. So you have to refinance that loan. And with refinancing the loan, it comes more expenses.
How do you negotiate it so that you don't get that balloon payment? Do you just take a larger payments in the interim so that you don't get that?
If you divide the total amount of the loan
Right.
within the time the lender is willing to wait for you, and you pay that equally, then you're gonna get away without the balloon payment. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so now I'm going to take this,
Yes,
crumple it up,
burn it.
burn it, and I'm going to toss it to producer Tamala, and yay, she got it! Glee! Woohoo! Okay, are you ready for our second
Yes.
one? Okay, this one comes from Break Even or Break Stuff.
Ooh, let's break stuff.
Break Stuff. She's a little violent today. Are you ready? Okay. Oh, this one's interesting.
Yeah.
How did you do your research on a business and know when you had enough info?
So my daughter, she's 18.
Okay.
She came to me about 6 months ago. She said, Dad, let's open up a coffee shop.
Nice.
And she made her presentation to me on the computer, and really pretty.
Right, sure.
The research, it's not only done online, right?
Right.
If you want to open up a coffee shop, I told her you need to go work for Starbucks for a year before you open up a coffee shop.
Why is that?
That's the real research. That's when you know you had enough info.
At what point do you have it when you got just too much information and you need to make, or you just need to move on it?
For any industry, whether you like to cook and you think you can open up a restaurant or a coffee shop or a flower shop, once you prove that you can make $1 out of 50 cents, you are ready to open up a business and scale it.
And sometimes that just takes 10 minutes worth of research. Sometimes it takes a year working at Starbucks.
To really understand money, you need to have almost like an intimate relationship with it. You need to understand that not all risk is risky, and you just need to take it because risk, it's okay. Not all risk is bad.
Okay, let's see if I can see how my aim works on this one. Are you ready? 2 for 2, woohoo! So you know what this means next then. It's time for the fortune cookie game. Now, Visionaries, if you're not familiar with the way the fortune cookie game goes, I have a sealed fortune cookie here in my hand. I've given it to our guest. Our guest has opened it, unsealed it, broken open the cookie, and he's about to read the fortune, which is...
I don't believe in luck.
Don't believe in luck.
That's what I don't have.
Oh no!
Nice! That means there's no luck.
There's no luck.
And I don't think I've ever had that happen. There's no fortune. Well, and you say that though, but it sounds like you've said that before.
I don't believe in luck. I think life it's a result of many choices. You can always make something good out of a bad situation.
How have you done that?
I came when I was 20. Not $1 to my name.
Right.
I didn't have an education. I have no parents to help me. As a matter of fact, I will send half of my earnings to my mom. And for every tough situation, I managed to make something good out of it.
This took you to selling art for an
Yes.
artist in Beverly Hills.
Piubeni Arts, Davide Piubeni. He still has a gallery in Marina del Rey.
Then you went to Italy
Yes.
because of that.
Yes, I work for a company called Enol Gas Bonomi in Italy.
And then you went and started selling flowers and told the owner of the flower company or the flower shop, you're paying me too much.
It should lower my wages.
Which led to you buying your first flower shop.
Yes, eventually I became a farm labor contractor and I work for the largest growers in the state. Now I'm doing stock options. I'm a stock trader.
No luck.
No luck.
And there's no luck in what's coming next. It's a true blessing. It's now time for Off Script with Tamala.
Welcome to Off Script with Tamala. I'm Tamala, and today I am budding with excitement. So let's wrap this bouquet with a word from our sponsor. Off Script with Tamala is sponsored by Cazador Consulting. Need elite talent to grow your team? Cazador Consulting Group in Bakersfield is your go-to partner in staffing and direct hires. They don't just fill jobs, they build lasting partnerships by listening to your needs and developing top-tier customer services. At Cazador, mutual success isn't a goal, it's the standard. This is more than staffing. It's building your team so you can build your business. Visit CazadorConsultingGroup.com or call 877-800-4622. That's CazadorConsultingGroup.com or call 877-800-4622. And let's build your future together. Okay, Gabriel, I'm so excited to get to talk to you about flower shop stuff.
Hi, Tamala.
Okay, first, what is your favorite flower?
My favorite flowers are peonies.
Peonies. I do not know what peonies are.
Peonies are in season here in California during April and May. And it's a really small ball of flower that opens really big because it has thousands of petals.
Oh, wow.
It opens super pretty and nice.
And
they
they
come
smell?
in whites and pinks, burgundies. Yes, they smell really nice.
Burgundy.
They come in a dark burgundy, yes.
Wow, interesting. Okay. What is your favorite flower to work with?
I don't work with flowers. I don't make arrangements.
Oh. Well, who knew?
Yes, I hire designers. I tell them what to do, what to work with.
Yes.
But I have never made an arrangement in my life.
You don't just want to get in there and get dirty?
Yes, sometimes. I used to, but I gave up. I don't have the talent.
It's good to know your limits, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Okay.
I have seen so many designers work that I can tell my employees what to do
Yeah.
and how I envision things. But they are really the artists.
Yeah.
I am
So that you speak it and they
I
make it happen
speak it and they
three-dimensional.
have to make it happen.
That's great. What is the most chaotic day in your flower shop? Let's not count Valentine's Day or Mother's Day.
So September, October, it was a wedding back about 10 years ago. She ordered hot pink flowers.
Okay.
I don't know, hot pink. It's based on the reflection of the light onto the flower.
Okay.
So what looks to me hot pink, it
Yeah.
might not be to you hot pink.
Right, right.
The appreciation of the color changes between perspectives.
Correct.
So she was really mad. She was super mad. We end up with the cops. It was a bridezilla that was very upset because my hot pink flowers were really fuchsia to her. That was the most chaotic day in my life.
Did it work out somehow?
Of course, it always does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just accepted them finally, or did she go somewhere else?
I don't remember what happened
That was
after
a
the
long
cops showed up.
Yeah. Oh.
She probably got her money back. And
Okay. Okay. Do you have any strange or unusual flower requests that you would like to share? Like, has anyone ever come in and said,
Yeah,
I
all
want
the
hot
time.
pink flowers?
No, what about a black rose?
Yes, black.
People are
Crazy
in
for a
love
black
with
rose.
black roses.
Yeah.
And they don't exist. So
Oh, they don't?
No,
I
they
thought
don't
I've
exist.
seen a black rose. So purple, they're black?
They come really dark,
Yeah.
but we have managed to paint white roses
Yes.
in the farm
Okay.
right after we harvest them, put them in black ink. So we end up carrying black roses.
Oh,
because
is that
people
like they,
eat them a
they
lot.
suck the ink up in the water
Correct.
into
Yes.
the petals?
Yes.
How long does that take?
So it's a process. It's a complicated process. For the rainbow roses, we also have rainbows.
Okay.
We cut the stem of a white rose into 3.
Yeah.
And every piece of the stem goes into a different type of ink.
Okay.
And then we let the rose dehydrate, and then once it's almost dead, we cut it, put it in water, and it sucks up all the ink, and it turns into different colors.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it doesn't die?
No.
That's crazy.
Yes, it's a really cool process.
Wow, science. Have any of your flowers shown up to your shop that were like too alive, like meaning like critters and stuff were in them? Bees, ladybugs?
Ooh, what about a frog?
Really?
How about a live frog
Yeah?
in a box of leather fern? You know what a leather fern is?
No.
Okay, helechos in Spanish, or fern. It comes from
Oh,
Central
fern. I know
America.
what fern is.
Fern, yeah.
Okay.
So it comes from Central America, usually Costa Rica, Guatemala.
Yeah?
And this is harvest out in the jungle.
Yes.
So yeah, we had a frog jump out of a box of leather ferns.
What is the most dramatic or diva-ish flower? Meaning they're just amazing looking, but oh my gosh, they're a pain in the butt to work with. Lose their petals, wilt, turn around.
Gardenias.
Gardenias.
Yes.
They're divas of the
Gardenias.
flowers.
And they smell so
They
good.
do.
But if you touch them, forget it. The
Even if
magic
they're
is
on
over.
the bush? Or do you mean after you pick them?
Yeah, especially if they're on the bush. To harvest gardenias, you have to be super careful. So they come in little boxes of 3 gardenia heads only.
Yeah.
And then once you get the gardenias, make sure you don't touch the petals, just the stem, and then you have to make a stem out of the little stem.
Right.
And then work with it. But they're super delicate.
Wow.
They smell delicious.
They do.
Yeah.
They smell so
Stephanotis, gardenias.
Stephanotis. Another name for
Yeah,
gardenia? Okay.
Similar.
What is one thing that might surprise people about running a flower shop that people don't know?
It's a very complex operation. If you like to design with flowers and you say, oh, I want to open up a flower shop. Well, it has more to do with tariffs.
Oh, really? Getting the flowers here
Getting-
and paying all
yes.
the taxes? And,
All the taxes, you have to go through customs at the airport.
okay.
You have to go to agricultural inspections at the airport.
But they
you have
don't
to
find
get-
frogs.
Yeah, they missed the frog. I had one of my growers one time. He got hit with a terrorism fine from customs and border patrol
Why?
because their fern was infested
With
I don't know, with something.
Something.
They found something in the fern, and they got hit big fines. Yeah, so you have to get yourself a broker, and you have to do the import and export, and that's one thing that people really have no idea about a flower.
No, I wouldn't have known that.
Because flowers, California doesn't grow many of the flowers we sell the most.
Yeah.
You have to go out of the country to buy them.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's more like an import-export type of business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Good to know. Just curious. Okay. Let's play some games.
Yes.
Okay. All right. This is the Wheel of Destiny.
The wheel of destiny.
And our producer will tell us what it lands on, when it lands on something, and then we will go from there.
Okay.
So go ahead and spin the wheel.
Okay.
There we go.
Two truths and a lie.
Two truths and a lie. All right. This is a game where you tell me two truths and one lie. I'll go first so you can see the example.
Two truths and one lie,
Yep.
okay?
And you have to figure out which one I'm lying about.
Okay.
Okay. When I was 21, I had jaw surgery, completely redone my whole jaw. When I was 19, I went to Australia and we took 13 flights all over Australia. I like to arrange flowers in my spare time.
So
But silk flowers.
you didn't have jaw reconstructive surgery?
I didn't?
No.
I did.
No way. Okay, you in fact took 13 flights in Australia.
Yes.
You love to travel.
I love to travel.
Got it. Yes, you like to design silk flowers.
I can design silk flowers. I do not like it. I can and I will. I do not like it.
Okay, here I go.
Okay.
When I was 15 years old, my dad decided that I could skip school, and he shipped me to a track and field camp
Okay.
in Cuba for 6 months.
Okay.
When I was 21 years old, I was a bartender at an Irish pub in Germany.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I can fluently speak Italian.
Okay. Oh,
Is it a
Yeah.
lie or
I
is it
think.
true?
Oh, I think that you probably did go to Cuba for track and field. 'Cause you look
Yes,
fit,
I
like
did.
you probably did a lot of like
I had a
physical
crazy dad who
activities.
shipped me to Cuba
Yeah.
for 6 months. Yes.
Okay. And I think that you can speak Italian because you did go to Italy and work with that artist.
No, just a little bit. No, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Shucks. Okay.
Was I a bartender at an Irish pub in Germany?
That's the one I thought you were lying about.
That is true.
You.
I was a bartender at an Irish pub in Germany.
So, did they speak English there or German?
English,
Okay.
Australian.
Australian.
I don't speak English. I'll speak Australian. That's what Jim said.
That's funny. All right, spin the wheel. Let's play another game.
What is it?
What is it? All right, in this segment, our producer is going to bring over a cloche, and under that cloche are a couple items that you are going to describe to our non-seeing listeners. So, like, they're not seeing this on YouTube, they're actually listening to it on the radio. So, kind of give them a good description of what you're seeing.
Okay.
And then you're going to tell me what they are. And then I'm going to tell you what they actually are.
Oh gosh. And I'm doing this in English?
Yes.
Can I do it in Italian?
No, because you're not fluent in Italian. I'm just going to move this.
These are metal objects and they have a wooden handler. At the bottom of the object, there is a claw.
That's a good word.
Like if you're pressing something with this, you can grab it, and I don't. I have no idea what they are.
What is it?
What is it? Okay. Long before modern dentistry, relief from a bad tooth looked like this. These tools. This 18th, 19th century instrument is called a tooth key, a molar puller named for its resemblance to a door key. It was actually the dominant extraction tool throughout the 1700s and much of the 1800s. The claw would grip the tooth at the gum line. The dentist would brace the metal against the jaw and then twist the handle, levering the tooth out with one swift, brutal motion. Accounts even describe dentists bracing themselves against the patients, sometimes using body weight for leverage to power the extraction. Some handles were made from wood. This one is bone. While effective, the tool was often caused more damage than relief. And by the 19th century, gentler forceps replaced the tooth key, and dentistry became far less terrifying.
I'm gonna give it to my friend Rock Doc.
I borrowed these from Dr. Dana Yeoman. She has this amazing antique dentist cabinet, and we were pulling stuff out, and I was like, what is it?
Wow.
Aren't they amazing?
They are.
Yeah. Could you? I couldn't even. No. Nope. I will live with the pain. Thank you very much.
You would die of a toothache back in the days, right?
Yeah, because the infection goes up to your
Yeah.
brain. Yeah, absolutely. All right, go ahead and spin that wheel.
Dessert.
Dessert. It's actually desert. Okay, if you were on a desert island,
Yes.
what 3 items would you bring? Don't bring water because there's this nice natural spring of water, and there's coconuts, so you can eat coconut meat. But what would you bring on a desert island? 3 items.
I will bring a big old pot of pozole.
Yes? I like that. Because you can always use the pot again once the
Right?
pozole's over.
I will bring me a arrow and a bow.
Okay. Yeah, so you can hunt.
Uh-huh.
I like it.
And then a satellite phone.
A satellite phone. No one said that before.
So I can get out of the island whenever I want. Whenever the pozole is gone, I can
You could go try hunting, and when that doesn't work, get me out of here. I love it. That's perfect.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, this was so much fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If our visioneers would like to get a hold of you,
Yes.
can you please tell them how to do that? Looking
course.
into that camera?
661-900-6175. You can call me, text me anytime. Bakersfieldflowermarket.com. B Flower Market on Instagram. 2416 N Street, behind the county building on Golden State.
Wonderful.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
of course.
I enjoyed talking to Gabriel. I hope you enjoyed our conversation too. And if you did, please like, subscribe, ring that bell, and leave us a comment, and we'll see you next week.